I'm so nervous. I'm actually like very, very nervous. This has been something that I've been working on at the top of my priority list all year, pretty much. Feels like forever. It's like my baby, and it's finally time to like put it out there and give it to the world. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, here we are now. It is my pleasure. I am so, so proud to bring you what I believe to be the revolution in card grading. And it's called ACE grading. Yes, I know many of you have been, chatting about this. It's been a rumor that's going around the community, but I can finally say ACE grading is here. So what is ACE grading? Essentially, ACE grading is a brand new third-party card authentication and grading service. However, it's a modernized approach, and I believe is going to be a revolutionary service to the community, especially right here on my home turf in the UK, but also globally. So for the past year and a half, the Pokemon card community, and actually the collectibles community as a whole, has seen exponential growth. There's been some highs, but there's also been some lows. We started brainstorming, and actually we believe we've brought the best product in grading. And this is not a flash in the pan. This is not a, let's do this to, make a bit of money. This is serious. This is something that we believe will be here for the next 50 plus years. That's what we've invested for. That's what we've envisioned. And that's what I believe we can do with this company. And that all comes down to who I am as a collector, as a hobbyist myself. I believe that these items that we cherish, that we truly love, even myself, I've got so many cards in my collection that I just cherish, memories that are tied to collecting when I was a youngster with my mum, my brother, etc. And I still own these cards today. So when you get your card graded, it's not just to, preserve the quality. It's not just to, increase the value. It's also to, encapsulate those memories. These great memories that you have, it kind of locks it away and gives you something that you can show off as a trophy piece or something that you can cherish and say, this is mine, look at what I've got. So with that being said, we've taken this beyond just grading the cards. Like, grading the cards is the first and foremost most important thing, as well as proper authentication. However, beyond that, you want to show this off. So the case is important, the label is important, the actual process is important, the customer, it's all important from top to bottom. And that's what we believe in, as collectors, we believe in that. So that's our approach and my approach throughout this entire process, delivering what I would want to have. So maybe I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. There's some very, very exciting things to come in this video and beyond, by the way. ACE grading, check us out everywhere. Every social media page that exists, we'll be on it, putting out content, communicating with you guys, being as transparent as possible. That's what we believe in. So first and foremost, you'll be glad and happy to know that I am not in charge of grading at ACE grading. Yes, my philosophy's there. Yes, my my core beliefs are there, but I don't believe that I am the person to head the actual authentication and grading side of the business, okay? No, I know my strengths, I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not so good at. What we have done is we have worked with talented people and the best in their industry to bring you this project. So on our website and in more videos to come, there's gonna be a huge breakdown of our grading scale in depth. If you wanna go and check that out, subscribe to the channel, go and check out the social media pages and go from there. However, I'm gonna give you a bit of a brief description of our grading scale in whole and also the philosophy and determination of it. So first of all, our grading scale goes from 1 being the worst to 10 being gem mint and the best. However, there are no 0.5s, there are no half grades. We believe as collectors at our core that the grade should be the grade. And also, if I'm being honest, if I'm collecting cards, I'm not drawn to a 0.5. I want that 10, I want the 9, I want the 8. We have that confidence that a gem mint 10 is a gem mint 10. A 9.5 isn't gem mint, it's confused, it's between the two. We're confident in our grading. For myself and the rest of the team at ACE Grading, everything stops, or the whole project stops here if we can't deliver a good enough product. That's why we've had 3 months of continuous and dedicated training with professional card graders. And these are people who are pure hobbyists. They've got experience in cards, in collecting, and also in real life situations where quality and eye for detail is treasured. For example, we have people at ACE Grading who used to work for high-end car companies, quality control and quality assurance. We have people who dedicate their entire lives to painting and designing miniatures and making sure that they're the best that they can be. So combining all of these areas of expertise plus our knowledge and our leadership of grading, ACE Grading will be the #1 destination for card graders to develop these skills and to deliver a product to the entire nation. More information regarding our grading scale and more of the specifics coming soon. Of course, authentication and grading is the first and foremost most important factor of a grading service. However, we don't believe it stops there. We believe that in the day and age that we're in right now, a grading company and ACE Grading needs to be modern. It needs to be something that you can be proud to own. It needs to be something that you can show off to your friends, your family, and the rest of the world. These cards and these collectibles that we own and cherish mean a lot to us. You know, they're worth a lot, not just in, you know, monetary value, but mostly and mainly in what they mean and the value to you as an individual, the sentimental value and just the joy that this card, you know, provides to its owner. These cards are trophy pieces and they deserve to be shown off and they deserve to be presented to the world as just that, trophy pieces, things that mean a lot to us. So therefore, we believe that the case, the label, needs to be attractive, it needs to be modern, and that's where Ace Grading excels from the rest. So we have completely designed, created, brainstormed, and prototyped our case from absolute scratch. We asked ourselves, and I asked myself, how do I want my card to be protected and how do I want my card to look inside this case? One of the main things that myself and the team came up with is we want it to be transparent and we want it to be thick. We want it to be something that you can hold and it feels quality. At the end of the day, this is something you're gonna own for many years to come. It's gonna be presented, it's gonna be shown off to the world, so it needs to feel good. It needs to feel of quality. And that has been our entire ethos and our entire philosophy going forward with Ace Grading. We want it to feel amazing. When you spend the money to get your card graded, we want it to be delivered back to you with first and foremost the utmost professionalism and care, yes, but also we want it to feel good when you open that box. And I'm happy in this video to reveal to you guys one of our cases. Now keep in mind, this is one of the early prototypes. There's so much more that we can show you of this case, and we're gonna do that over the next coming days and weeks, but we wanna do it in a way that, you know, leads up to it. We wanna build up to that. However, as you can see, it already looks a step above the rest. And that's without showing you guys the final version, so keep your eyes peeled because oh, it's exciting. And trust me, these pictures, these videos don't even do it justice. The way it feels in your hand is just, when you compare it to the rest, it feels like a premium product. It really does. And now let's move on to the label, which actually goes hand in hand with the case. And the exact same philosophy we have with the case applies to the label. I'm very proud to announce that Ace Grading will offer its submitters 3 choices of labels. We have the standard label, we have the color match label, and then we have the elusive Ace label. So let's start with the standard label. Given everything I've already said in this video, we don't want our submitters, we don't want our customers to have a little label with the details of the card and just that. We want our labels, our slabs, our product as a whole to feel premium, but also look modern. So that's why our label is the way it is. We've got a dark navy, black, whatever your opinion is of this color, across the background of the card with big, thick letters to show you exactly what the card name is, the number, and the extra details of the card. We then have an entire area dedicated just to the grade itself. You know, the first thing you look at when you look at a slab is the card, but then you look at the grade straight away. So that grade needs to be there with confidence. If you've got a Gem Mint 10, show off the fact that you've got a Gem Mint 10. If you've got a Mint 9, then yeah, again, show that off. And if you are lucky enough to score that Gem Mint 10 grade, the background of your label will be gold to just signify a little bit more elegance, you know, a little bit more of an achievement for that grade. And from 9 down to 1, it's gonna be a white background with a navy blue font. And again, the techniques and methods we use to create these labels have been developed from the ground up. Myself and the team started from scratch and built this up to be able to deliver a fast, but also a consistent method of producing these labels to ensure we can still offer an accurate turnaround time. And of course, the standard label is available for every single card we offer. And now let's move on to the color match label. I can already tell the color match is going to be a fan favorite. You guys are going to absolutely love this. Essentially, it does what it says on the tin. If you choose a color match label for your card, the label will mimic or will take inspiration from the color of the card in question. So if you've got a Charmeleon, it'll be red and orange. If you have a Vaporeon, the label will be a shade of blue, as well as other prominent shades on that card. And what the color match label does is it provides a way for that specific card and that slab to stand out from the rest of your collection. So say you've got one card that is your favorite card and you want to show that card off, then maybe if you choose color match, that's a way for that card to do that. Whereas if you're collecting, 10 cards in a set or maybe 20 cards, you might want something more consistent, so you'd go for the standard label. And every color match label is unique to that card. We don't share the same color if it's a fire type, we don't share the same color if it's a grass type. It's completely unique to that card. And trust me, try it out yourself, the labels look amazing. And again, the color match label is available for every single card that we offer. We're now gonna move on to the elusive Ace label. The Ace label is our most premium label offering, and this label is completely custom to that individual card, and it's not available for every single card. It's only available for the best, the most extravagant, and the most attractive looking cards. And as I said, the Ace label is completely custom. That means it doesn't just match the color, it matches the essence, it matches the ethos of that card. So for example, if the card has got a lot of fire in it, then the label will reflect that. The same way, if it was an ice featured card, you know, that element from the ice is going to be featured in the label itself. And we're also working with the best designers out there, the best illustrators out there, to really make the Ace label something premium and something that you're proud to own. And what's really cool and exciting with the Ace label is we're actually going to give the audience, you guys, the choice of what Ace labels you would want. So for example, one month we might run a promotion where you guys can vote for a single card that you would want to see an Ace label for. And in that instance, it can be anything that you guys vote. You know, it doesn't have to be a new alternate art, special art Charizard. It could be an Ekans. You know, if you guys really wanted to, you could vote for Ekans to have a completely custom card. You know, and that way we can get the culture and we can get the actual excitement going from you guys and give you a way to kind of dictate what cards will get Ace labels, because we do want the Ace label to be reserved for either the very best cards or the fan favorite cards or cards that just stand out from the crowd. So there we go. We have the standard label, the color match label, which matches the color of that specific card, and then we have the Ace label, which is only available for certain cards. And this is something that myself and the team have worked tirelessly on, and something that we care a lot about. What about the security features that our labels have to offer? And this is something that myself and the team have worked tirelessly on, and something that we care a lot about. So first and foremost, every single one of our Ace grading labels has the actual certification card number on the card, and that's a completely unique number to that card itself. We also have that certification number represented in a barcode for those of you who like to scan and database your cards. As well as the barcode and the certification number, we have of course a QR code, a unique QR code on every single label that if you scan, it takes you to our website where you can verify the card details, the amount of cards that exist in a certain grade, and everything else about that card itself. However, the security doesn't stop there. That is just the tip of the iceberg. On the front and back of our Ace grading labels, we have a gold foil print, and on the reverse, we have our logo there in holographic foil. On the white strips on the front and back of the label design, you have tiny micro text that is actually invisible ink, so you can only see that with a UV light. And the logos are repeated and positioned in a way that is hard to replicate. The feature that we're the most proud of on this label is the security label right here. We've been working with the manufacturer of this label right here to deliver the most secure label in the world. Our security label is produced by a company called Cytheme. Cytheme is an internationally recognized anti-counterfeiting solution working in such industries as pharmaceuticals, food and beverages, and now card security. The benefit of implementing Cytheme is that each label creates a chemically unique signature that is impossible to replicate and guarantees authenticity of every Ace graded card. Submitters can scan each slab using their phone via our Cytheme integration to first of all guarantee authenticity, but also to provide details of that specific card. In short, each security label is unique to each collectible. This is the highest form of security in the card grading industry. Of course, with all of this, more details to follow on the rest of our social pages and also the Ace grading channel, so go and subscribe, go and follow to all of those. I'm gonna keep saying that, but that's what we do. We promote, we plug, and yeah. So we've spoken about the authentication and the grading of the card. We've spoken about the case and the label. However, it doesn't stop there. We've been working tirelessly to bring you guys the best service from start to finish. We've built a state-of-the-art bespoke system from the ground up to deliver you the best submission service on the planet. Our entire submission system is seamless from start to finish. All you have to do is start typing your cards. Our database will then figure out what card you're looking for, and all you do from there is click your card and move on to the next card. And this way we can make sure that there are no spelling errors or mistakes on the labels because we've defined them in our database, and we've been working hard over the past few months to develop a strong database. However, if there is a card that we don't have on our system, you can create it, you can put the details in it, and then our team of specialists in research and ID will then match that card to a new entry in our database. And trust me, this is not just industry standard, it is the best in the industry. Wait until you see our submission system from start to finish. You're going to be blown away. It is so easy to get your cards sent to us, honestly. As well as our state-of-the-art submission system, we also have a state-of-the-art allocation system. And what this allocation system actually does is automatically opens and closes certain service levels depending on our capacity. One thing that we've been working really hard on at Ace Grading is figuring out our actual capacity at any given time, obviously with hopes to grow that every single day. Our goal is to keep our estimated turnaround times as accurate as possible. So if we start receiving submissions and we start reaching the point of capacity at Ace Grading, what we'll do, or what the system will do automatically and seamlessly, is pause that service level. So for example, standard will be paused if we reach the capacity or we reach close to the capacity. And then again, automatically, if we release 2,000 cards and send them back to our customers, the system will automatically open that service level for that amount of cards. So our service levels are always pausing and starting and pausing and starting depending on our capacity. And while it's our job to make sure that we're always scaling and we're always growing the company, we feel that doing this and offering this system to you guys is a way to be transparent and give you an accurate idea on what our service is looking like, which we believe is a better way than just closing and shutting our doors. Instead, we want to have a revolving door system where we're always open and closing depending on our capacity. And again, I can't stress this enough, it works automatically. If one of our service levels, say for example standard, is closed, in an hour or two, it might be open again. So it's always moving and it's always growing and it's always learning and letting you guys know the current capacity. And all of this ties in to our dedication to customer service and transparency. With Ace Grading, I can confidently inform you guys that you will receive top-notch customer service, industry standard customer service and beyond. We've built our customer service system from the ground up. We're gonna have an extensive FAQ and knowledge base section on our website with a ticket system in place to allow us to get back to you, while at the same time our dashboarding system will give you a complete live update of your order progress throughout the entire service from start until finish. As well as all that, we want to dedicate ourselves to transparency and social media. So not only is our customer service team going to be there to assist you, we are also going to be here on social media to give you that comfort and those updates that you need when you're using a service like Ace Grading. And that is something that I am personally going to be pushing every single day of the week, every single minute of the hour. Social media, transparency, and just an insight into Ace Grading as a whole. Because we really want Ace Grading to be community driven, and that goes from our label designs to our customer service and to our service as a whole. We want you to be involved, and yeah, that's something that I am personally going to be heading in this company. Hopefully you're at the point now after watching this video where you're really excited for Ace Grading. Oh wow, what a great service. I can't wait to send my cards. However, I bet it's gonna cost a fortune. I bet with all of these incredible features, the case, the label, the state-of-the-art submission and allocation system. But no, I am very happy to announce that to get a single card graded with Ace Grading, it will only cost £10. And that'll be for our bulk service, which will be an estimated 60 days turnaround. From day one, we're also going to be offering our submitters a standard service, which will be £15 per card, but for a 30 days of estimated turnaround. We will be offering express and even faster services as we go. However, to ensure that we can grade as many of your cards as possible from day one, we're going to be only offering bulk and standard. But yeah, very quickly into the service, we'll offer the express services as well. There's also going to be a limit of 60 cards per submission straight away, just to ensure, again, as many of you guys can try out our service as possible. We are also going to be exclusively grading just Pokemon cards for the time being, because at the end of the day, that's where our expertise lies, and we want to make sure we can deliver a strong service for Pokemon. But we do have plans to rapidly scale into other TCGs as well. And also at launch, we are only going to be available in the UK for now. However, we already have partners in place in the US and the EU, creating an effective service in each of those regions with no compromise to the UK service. So whether you're in the US, in the EU or UK, we want to make sure and ensure that you get the same level of service no matter where you're from. For someone like myself, grading cards with companies in America is difficult. It really is difficult. So we want to make sure that we are the same service in the UK as we are for the US and the EU. So we're going to have dedicated service teams and staff members for each region. But for launch, Pokemon and UK for now. I'm also very happy to announce that Ace Grading will be open for submissions very, very soon. We're not going to be dropping this video and then saying, you know, in 3 months time you can submit. We're almost there, but make sure you're following all of our pages to know exactly when you can start sending cards in. And the reason for that is we're going to be opening our website, we're going to be showing off our slabs, our labels in due course on social media, just to create some further hype and entertain you guys. So get your cards ready, sleeved up and protected to be submitted to Ace Grading in the near future. And guys, I'm so excited to bring you this service, and trust me, it's good. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't believe in this project, and I really, really do. Any questions, drop them down below. Ask me on social media elsewhere. I'm going to be doing live streams to answer all your questions in the next week or so. So keep your eyes peeled. And yeah, this is the project that I've been working on for so many months. It's finally here. Ace Grading, let's go.